What's up, good people? How are you doing? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Helen Nganga, and today we are here, we are back. And first of all, I want to appreciate you guys for always supporting what I do. I don't take even a single view for granted, oh guys. A single subscriber, additional subscriber, a single additional view is a plus for me, and I don't take that for granted. I want to appreciate you guys and to pray that may your wishes be answered. Are we together? May God bless you for always supporting what I do. So today we have another list of confessions, another list of information that we need to that we are supposed to learn from, or to advise, or to be aware of what is going on around us. So guys, today I have a list of confessions, and I want to read you through them and give a feedback and give an advice. And for you is to leave a comment and say what you think. Learn from these people's mistake. Do not learn by your mistake. Are we together? So guys, today we are starting with the first confession. It's from church. It's from a church member. Then nowadays we are having a problem with trusting the servants of God. And here is one problem that has been raised by one of us. And she says, I went for a church program and the man of God took my number. He started chatting and praying for me. Later, he told me he's sensing I am his future wife. He is young and not married, so I agreed. One day, he invited me for a program, but when I went there, I found myself and him. We were only two. I found only myself and him. It was a program, a church program, so they were supposed to have other servants of God, other members of the church, but unfortunately she found that he and she were the only person in that program. He had sex with me several times, and he always asked me to buy a pill, or the pill, to avoid pregnancy. He's taking precautions there. He doesn't want the rest to know what he does or what he's doing. So I realized that the pastor was using me, and I left the church. A colleague who had introduced me to this church has stopped talking to me, including other female colleagues, because they were told to stay away from me because I possess a certain demon. Hey, what should I do, guys? This is a servant of God. Those people who believe in dreams. Someone must dream for me to get married. Watch out. So this servant of God lied to this lady that he, according to what he's in his vision, I don't know what visions are those, only servants can tell. He is seeing this lady as his future wife. After using her for some time, he is telling others that this lady is possessing a certain demon and that no one is supposed to come closer to that lady. Imagine. And he's a servant of God. Where? This is the world that we are living in, where servants of God are not even ashamed. They are doing crazy stuff when it comes to flesh. So girl, just stay away from those people. In the first place, you are not from that church. And now, since you have been used and dumped, the only way to go is just accept and move on. Because there's nothing you cannot change. You cannot undo what your pastor did to you. Are you together? Anyway, that's where we are. As a society, a rotten society, where even the servants of God are not fearing to do the evil things. They are just using. Imagine how many ladies that man has slept with. How many? And by the time he's getting married, how many of them? Anyway. We are not judging. The judgment will be held by our Almighty. But where? It's crazy. The fear of the Lord is nowhere in our midst. Confession number 2. My boyfriend and my daddy, baby daddy of 6 years, one and the same person, cheated on me with my close friend. He denied everything when I confronted him. So we broke up. We both moved out. We both moved on. But a year later, we got back together. And since he said he wanted to work things out, I asked him to be honest and about the cheating, and he confessed that they had a thing, but that was after our breakup. That's a lie. We had been trying to work things out, and yes, he's really supportive, especially with finances. However, every time he steps out of the house and he fails to pick my calls, I feel like he is with someone else. Can this relationship even be salvaged? How does one get past this? Because I still love him. Why? Trusting someone who has ever cheated on you is not easy. If at all someone has ever cheated, first of all, I think this guy, as you had said earlier, he had cheated and they continued after you broke up. They continued, but he realized that you are more important than that guy. Because what happens is that these men, they do a mistake, then they come back and realize, oh, I would rather be with Helen than with Winnie, or the other way around. I would rather be with my first wife than with the side chick. Are we together? So, trusting someone who has ever cheated on you is a whole lot of work. It takes a lot. And the only thing is to learn to live with that man. If at all you love him, you'll just have to learn to forgive and forget. The only thing that cannot change is that you will always be alert. 24/7, you will be always alert. And you will be stressed. Most of the time, you'll be stressed when he is out there, because you cannot stay with him the whole day in the house, and because you need to eat, but every time he's out there, you're not alone, but you will decide whether to stay or not, because staying with that feeling is not right. Now, the next one is, I had a lengthy conversation with my husband concerning our marriage and about his infidelity. He said something that I am finding it difficult to understand. He said I should accept that all men are polygamous and submit to him because it's biblical. He said I should be the foolish one in this marriage because I am being influenced by social media and feminists. I asked him what the Bible says a man should biblically do for his wife to be submissive. He is now saying I don't respect him and I always carry myself as I know my right woman. Are we together? Hey. Where? Now, what does it mean to be the foolish one in a marriage? Where? This is a confession from a lady who says that the husband insists that all men are polygamous. So that's how he defends his infidelity. He's cheating, and instead of apologizing, he says that all men, according to the Bible, are polygamous, and that the woman is foolish for believing in herself. I guess this woman believes that he is not supposed to cheat. They're supposed to be one another's keeper, each other's keepers. So, this is a confession from a lady who says that the husband insists that all men are polygamous. So that's how he defends his infidelity. He's cheating, and instead of apologizing, he says that all men, according to the Bible, are polygamous, and that the woman is foolish for believing in herself. I guess this woman believes that he is not supposed to cheat. They're supposed to be one another's keeper, each other's keepers. If I were that woman, I would take that as a disrespect of the highest level. Because when someone calls you foolish because he's cheating, that means he does not respect you. He does not value you in that relationship. And it seems he is out there to cheat. He is not stopping. So that woman is waiting for diseases, STDs, AIDS and HIV and AIDS, and all those sexual transmitted diseases, because this man is not going to stop. You cannot change that mentality that someone believes that he is a man and he is supposed to cheat. I cannot stay in such a relationship. Because when you stay, you are proving his action. Now he'll never stop. He will never. And if you cheat, that nigga can never forgive you. So the only thing is to step out, because surely if he is proud, he is proudly saying that you are a fool to believe that he can be faithful, or any man can be faithful, then there's a problem. So this lady is asking, what does it mean to be the foolish one in marriage? Maybe he's calling you foolish because you're not cheating as he's doing, because maybe you are not cheating. Or maybe he thinks you are tolerating that bullshit. Or maybe he thinks you, by complaining, you are a fool. You are supposed to support his actions. Or maybe do not question what he's doing, because he believes men are supposed to do that. That's a very illiterate and very foolish man. In fact, he's the foolish one. Okay. The next one, I am not after advice or anything. I am not after an advice or anything. I just want to tell people that I am pregnant. I would shout it to the world if I could. I have always been told I couldn't have children. Then one day, boom, after years of frustration, I fell pregnant. If there's something that we take for granted, is getting pregnant. If you can easily get pregnant, you can easily have babies. You are supposed to always praise your God and thank him for the gift of your womb. By the way, there are some people who are praying day and night, who are fasting and for the fruit of their womb. Like this lady, she has stayed for years without getting pregnant, and now the only thing she's saying is, I want to tell the whole world that finally I am pregnant. Having a baby is a miracle. It's not just something that you should take for granted, and you are supposed to thank God for every single thing that having babies is not just, it's not normal. So according to this lady, we are supposed to thank Elohim for always. If you can get pregnant, you can easily get pregnant, you can easily have babies. It's something that you should thank God for. Are you together? Mm. And for those people who call others barren, it's a mistake, by the way. It's a very big mistake, because you didn't give God anything to reward you with kids. Nobody wants to be called that name. So please stop. Let's move to the next one. And he says the sex was great at first. A few months later, she told me she has started taking Holy Communion, and due to that she can't have an intimacy with me for now. But you are Catholic congregation, come here. This is yours. It's like failing to sleep with your partner just because you are saved or you have been born again, which is very wrong. I think she has some other reasons as to why she's doing that. So unless you inquire from her, she's the only person who knows why she is not having it with you. Because biblically, it's wrong to deny your partner his or her conjugal right. Otherwise, that is it for today. May God bless you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned to this great channel. And may our God bless us together. Ama namna gani? So, see you in the next video. Please, if you have not subscribed and you're watching this, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. May God bless you. See you in the next video.